Hello students, today we are going to discuss class 9 science, especially the main part of chemistry. In this chapter we are going to start from the basic concepts of chemistry. Basic concepts of chemistry means from the beginning. If I talk about atom, if anybody asks you what is atom, the atom is the smallest particle of a matter which cannot be cut down, which cannot be break down, which cannot be seen by the naked eyes, and which does not exist in the free state. It usually take parts in the chemical reaction. Means here in this chapter we are going to discuss each and every basic things about each and every matter. So in this chapter, atoms and molecules. Atoms and molecules, what is atom and where atom exists, each and everything we are going to discuss in this chapter. As I have written the define of atom, molecule, atomicity of a molecule. First let's start with atom. The smallest particle of a matter which can't be cut down or break down, which can't be seen by the naked eyes and does not exist in the free state is called atom. It is the smallest particle which takes part in the chemical reactions, as for example hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and if I talk about the nickel also here, nickel can be also there, etc. All these elements, smallest part is called atom. Okay. First of all, I have described about the element in the second chapter, that what is element. Can you tell me what is element? Element is a pure substance which is made up of only one type of atoms. One type of atoms, and here it is the define of atom. Atom is the smallest particle of a matter which can't be seen by the naked eyes, which can't be break down, which can't be cut down, and which is not existing in the free state. So how you will cut down or break down, right? So here there are some examples of atoms as I have written here: hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, nickel, etc. These are the examples, but in this chapter we must know the elements name, how to remember the elements name, each and every element's atomic number, so we can know about the atoms. Second is molecule. It is the smallest particle of a matter which exists in the free state. It is also made up of two or more than two atoms. It is the smallest particle of a compound, as for example O2, N2, F2, etc. Means there are two smallest particles. One smallest particle which does not exist in the free state, and another small particle which exists in the free state. The smallest particle which exists in the free state is called molecule, and the smallest particle which does not exist in the free state is called atom. Means atom and molecule, if anybody will ask you what is the difference between atom and molecule. So first of all, the similarity is both are the smallest particle of a matter. And the difference is atom does not exist in the free state and molecule exists in the free state. Atoms take part in the chemical reactions and molecule is formed when the two or more than two atoms are combined. Okay. Now the third topic is atomicity of a molecule. Atomicity means the number of atoms present in a molecule. There are so many molecules which exist in the nature alone also, and which does not exist in the nature in alone. So there are so many examples of this atomicity of a molecule. Number of atoms present in a molecule is called atomicity of a molecule. They are monoatomic, diatomic, triatomic, tetraatomic, pentaatomic, hexaatomic, heptaatomic, octaatomic. Monoatomic means which exist in the free state in one. One atom means one element is existing in the free state in a single atom. Means this element can exist without combining with other, means they are stable element. Can you name any of the element which exist single monoatom? I can tell you all the inert gas elements. What are inert gas elements? Inert gas elements means helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. These elements exist in the free state. Rest all the elements do not exist in the free state. So remember, dear student, if anybody will ask you which element can exist in the free state and which elements do not exist in the free state, so remember, monoatomic only and only inert gas elements. What is inert gas elements? Zero group elements. So these elements can exist in the free state. As they are existing in the free state, so it is very easy to understand about these things. Okay. Now, after getting the knowledge of atoms, molecules and monoatomic molecules, let's talk about diatomic. Can you tell me what is diatomic? In the monoatomic, I have just informed you the element which exists in the single atom form is monoatom. Mono means one and di means two. So monoatomic, I have informed you about all the inert gas are monoatomic elements. And if I talk about diatomic, diatomic means, remember, all the halogen family. Halogen family means the element of 17th group like fluorine, chlorine, bromine. These are means they are also existing in diatomic. If I talk about chalcogens, means oxygen, O2. It exists in O2 form. Means O2 means two atoms. You will see the number of atoms is written below of that element. So that is diatomic. O2, F2, Cl2. The elements which exist in the two atoms, that is called diatomic. The atomicity of that element or of that molecule is 2. Atomicity means the number of atoms present in a molecule. The number of atoms present in the molecule of oxygen is 2 because oxygen exists in O2 form. O2 means O and 2. Below it's written 2 means it is a diatomic. If I talk about the triatomic, tetraatomic, pentatomic, hexaatomic, heptatomic, can you tell me some of the elements which exist in the 3 atoms? 3 atoms, can you tell me? Water. What is the chemical formula of water? H2O. 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. If you combine all these atoms, then it becomes total number of atoms is 3. So here, as I have said you, that atomicity of molecule means number of atoms present in a molecule is called atomicity of that molecule. Oxygen means diatomic, water means triatomic, carbon dioxide means triatomic, ozone means triatomic, means the total number of atoms is 3 is called triatomic. Pentatomic, P5, phosphorus 5. Phosphorus exists in the P5 form. So remember, dear student, if you have to calculate the atomicity of any molecule, then remember the number of atoms present in that molecule is called the atomicity of that molecule. So this was the few concepts about the atom, molecule and atomicity of a molecule. If you want to note down this written format, then you can note down, otherwise you can take a screenshot. Now let us discuss about the ions. What is ion, right? And atoms or group of atoms having charge on it is called ion. Ion means, first of all, charge. You should know about the charge. What is charge? In each and every particle, each and every atom, each and every substance or a matter has charge on it, and that charge is called ion. So in an atom also ion can be, or in a group of atoms also the ions can be there. So here I have written atoms or group of atoms having charge on it is called ion. There are generally two types of ion, cation and anion. And if we talk about the polyanions and polycations also, but there are generally only and only two types of ion, that is cation and anion. Cation means positive charge and anion means negative charge. So here I have written about the cation. Positive charge ions is called cation, as for example aluminium 3 plus, sodium plus, calcium 2 plus. Anion means negative charge ions is called anions, as for example O2 minus, sulfur 2 minus, fluorine minus. Polyatomic anions, SO4 2 minus, BF4 minus, PO4 3 minus. First of all, see all these elements name if you want to learn. Then in this video below I will give you a description. In that video I had explained about each and every element, how to learn the elements name also and what are the atomic number of the elements. I will give in the description box about that video, so please go through that link. Otherwise you can directly go at my YouTube channel, click on my YouTube channel and search that how to learn periodic table by Sonu sir. You will get very easily in my channel, you can see that video others. If you will not be able to find, then in the description box I will give that link. Click that link, you will be able to open and you will be able to learn also. Now let's start that. How you understand this is cation or anion? Have you heard about the salt? The salt which we are getting? Tata salt, Nirma salt, there are now lot of brand salts, right? So in that salt, one chemical is present. That chemical is called sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is made up of Na plus and Cl minus. Na plus and Cl minus what? Why it is only 1 plus or why it is 2 plus? Because the valency of sodium is 1 and the valency of chlorine is also 1. So they both take 1 and sodium give 1 electron to chlorine, so chlorine becomes stable, and when sodium give 1 electron then sodium also becomes stable. So then they form a bond, that is an ionic bond, and then they get a compound formation and then they are stable. So sodium chloride is made up of sodium plus and chlorine minus. Similarly, have you heard the word sulfuric acid, the king of acids, or sulfuric acid, right? Can you tell me what is the chemical formula of sulfuric acid? H2SO4, right? H2SO4 is the chemical formula of sulfuric acid. So when this H2SO4 breaks down, it becomes 2H plus SO4 2 minus. So these are polyatomic ions. It can be cation also and it can be anion also. So 2H plus, here you have C. So it is cation and SO4 2 minus is anion. If I talk about phosphoric acid, H3PO4. What is the chemical formula of phosphoric acid? H3PO4. When this H3PO4 breaks down, it becomes 3H plus and PO4 3 minus. So as it breaks down, you can see here 3H plus and PO4 3 minus. So this is also a polyatomic anion. If I talk about the nitric acid, HNO3. What is the chemical formula of nitric acid? HNO3. It breaks down into H plus and NO3 minus. So if you talk about any atoms or a compound, they have either cation and anion charge present on it. If they are neutral, then only they can exist in a compound. If they are not neutral, then they will not exist in a compound. What I want to say is, see here, plus minus, 1 plus 1 minus, they both are equal, so that's why they become neutral. 1 plus 1 minus both cancel, and then the sodium chloride can exist. If I talk about any of the acid, can you tell me any other acid? Acetic acid, have you heard? Which is present in the vinegar. What is the chemical formula? CH3COOH. This is the chemical formula of acetic acid. When it breaks down into H plus and CH3COO minus. 1 plus and 1 minus. They both mix and they become neutral. So what I want to say, any compound exists because they are neutral. And how you will understand the neutral concept? The neutral concept you will get from cation and anion. Any chemical formula you can take, after breaking down, you will get a concept of neutral. Means they are neutral because cation and anion both are situated in that compound. If they both are situated, see here as I have told you, H plus and CH3COO minus, they both combine 1 plus and 1 minus, so they become neutral. So since they are neutral, that's why they are existing in the nature, otherwise they would not exist. So in this video we have learned about the atoms, molecules, atomicity of molecules, ions, cation, anions, polyatomic ions. Do you have any doubt in this video? If you have doubt in this video, then you can drop your doubt into the comment box section. If you have enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like this video. If you really have any doubt in the previous videos also, then also you can drop your doubt into the comment box section. You can like this video, you can subscribe this channel for the latest notification, you can press the bell icon. Whatever the video I will upload, you will get the latest information about that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share this video with your friends so your friends can also enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot.